Sadania. Am I live? I'm live. Hi, chatterboxes. You all have been just making confessions and chattering. I just don't even know. I'm not even sure. Ooh, Super Bowling with the Chiefs, Joe Henderson. Yeah, make room for me. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. However, this is not Craft Roulette, is it? No, this is the other show. This is, as you see on the screen, In Review, which is, what is it? It is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors, and we have over 400 of you right now. You guys, it was some great parameters for Gina K Friday night, wasn't it? We got some great ones. I don't know if I can fool you tonight on Whodunit or not, but we're going to try. We're going to look at some cards from the gallery, and we're also going to have a little mail call because I've got some nice things to share. But first, let's do a little bit of beeswax. Not earwax, but beeswax. You're not hearing anything. I do not know. I think everybody, and you might have to go back out and start over. I don't know anything about all this kind of stuff. I'm glad you're here, though, tonight, and I hope that works for you. You know, we always start with a bad dad joke. I had something else I wanted to say. What was it? If you don't know what Craft Roulette is, it is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we're here almost every Friday night leaving a space for you. And then we come back on Tuesday because we're having so much fun, and we leave a space for you. And then we come back sometime later in the week for our third show. I can count to 3. Third show. You know, it's so much easier to do this. Third show, which is the patron card slideshow with a mystery guest who is a patron. We talk about patron cards from the gallery that we are currently in, and it's only for patrons. So for a mere $5 a month, you can join that. It's fun. You guys are loving it, and I'm so enjoying the show too because I'm getting to hang out with a really cool person like Sire, and our last week we got to hang out with Dina Gerner. What a treat that was. She is the owner of Ink and Splatter. So interesting to learn her background and how she got to where she is today, and she was just so encouraging. I really appreciated her. I would encourage you also. I see somebody in there. Pamela Campbell, thank you for the nod. Please give us a thumbs up, and Vinny, and make sure that you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single week because we're here twice a week. Plus, I've started doing shorts. Not these kind of shorts that I wear, but these are stretchy pants. Not even stretchy pants shorts, just shorts. Anyway, that's enough of that. Do want to let's go ahead and do this bad dad joke thing. But first, I want to give a nod to one of America's finest. Country western singer passed today, Toby Keith. I love ya. Exceptionally bad dad joke. Are you ready? Holy smokes. It better be good. I'm ready. I need something good tonight. HR. Oh, remember those in my working days? Oh my gosh. HR called me to ask why I only get ill on work days. I know. Why do I only get ill on work days? Speaking of which, got a tickle. And I told them it was because of my weekend immune system. Weekend immune system? Did I miss something? I don't know. I don't think I get that all that well. Let's do another one. Dave no longer sees his wife and kids, all because of gambling. He won the lottery and moved to Barbados. That's not a good one either. I don't like either one of those. But I do like this one. It's a chemistry joke. Oh, good. Nothing better than a chemistry joke. Oh, I need this one. Don't trust atoms. That's coming from an old woman's mouth who took probably 9 hours of chemistry. Don't trust atoms. They make up everything. Okay. All right. Weakened immune system. I'm not hearing it right. I should have practiced. Yep. Now you're getting that one. I got that one. I got the Adam joke. All right. That's enough. We are warmed up and ready for something else now. Do want to thank some of our spin sponsors this month for your Paper Insider. I've got a story on that one for you. We want to thank you so much for be a part of our show. Gina K's Designs is giving away $100 each week this month. That is a good one. That was fun to give away this week. And we have two $25 gift certificates to Colorado Craft Company. You know, the ones with the little Anita Jerome stamps. They're so cute. I forgot my hand thing. I better put it back on before I gross somebody out. My hand, and I showed the patron group last night. See, you can't really see anything. But here's the thing. It's really healing. There had been some kind of gross bumps and stuff, but it's really healing. It's still a little pink. And the thing is, a lot of people, I like 21% of you watch on the television screen, and that's big. And so if this thing, was like this tall, it might be kind of gross. So that's why I am going ahead and doing this one. Oh, I see a potassium joke. I think I've seen that one. I do love a good potassium joke. Who doesn't? I did talk to Grandma Gay this week, like yesterday, and she said, I was so sorry he didn't wear his tuxedo shirt that she made, and I was sorry too. But I am not superstitious, but the Chiefs are winning, and this has been on during the playoffs, so I'm sticking to it. Not superstitious, but why test it, right? That's right. Okay. This could be a bad night. I could cough more than I yawn. That's really bad. Okay, let's look at some mail. Oh, I know. I was going to tell you something about your Paper Insider, and I will. Okie dokie. Your Paper Insider. So they are a very nice company. I love working with Alina. She checks in with me and encourages me, and she's just really sweet. I really appreciate her. So the winner last week was Jen Gross. Well, Jen Gross was an early on subscriber to Your Paper Insider. And so Alina wrote and said, well, she's already a subscriber. I've reached out to her to see if she wants to do, something else or get something from our shop or something else besides just a box of paper. And I said, well, okay, that's above and beyond. And thank you so much. Well, it turns out she's going to get a box that she wants, and it's going to be fine. But the thing is, I didn't realize they had other things in their shop. Like you can get bulk paper of past boxes. So that's that. But I'm real proud to work with them. Kathy Holden, somebody asked me about those vintage postcard cards that I made with stickers. And I don't know where that question went. So it was by Kathy Holden, Flea Market Finds. I have no idea if this is still around. I can't see a date, 2021. So I don't know. That could be a little dicey. But, I know also that Biddy Penny, for instance, buys a lot from Etsy and gets them printed and whatnot. So they're kind of similar to that. Let's look at some of this fun stuff. I love fun stuff. This one I'm ready for. This one is by our friend Jay Thomas. And he says, Happy Valentine's Day. I got a Valentine from Jay. That's pretty sweet. And I like his message. He says, may the wheel be ever in your favor. Harump, harump. I'm all about that. So thank you, Jay. Isn't that pretty? Jay does some lives on his YouTube channel quite frequently now. He's just the nicest fella. He has been on our patron show as well. And I really enjoyed getting to know him. He's just a sweet man. So thank you, Mr. J. I got a Christmas card from him, and I couldn't read his signature. And I was so embarrassed, so I really paid attention this time. This is a pretty by our friend Cindy Elkins. Look at that on the front. It's a happy birthday, and yes, it's that month. I'm turning the odometer, and I thank you for birthday cards, but honestly, Y'all can send, I get so many beautiful cards and I love each and every one of them. There's Cindy Elkins. You also get printables. So, anyway, I'm never going to turn down a card, but if you think of somebody maybe that hasn't gotten a card in a while, and I will not I will not be mad if you send a card to them and then just put a note in the Facebook group or something who you sent a card to. I think that would be fun. I could celebrate with you that way. By the way, Lenine Jesse asked for special birthday cards for her father-in-law for his 90th. We don't do things like that in our public group because I just don't. So we asked on our Facebook group, and I got the word from Lenine last night that her father-in-law got 106 cards. Can you imagine 106 cards? It took him 2 hours to go through it, and she was going to post that on our Facebook group so we could see how happy he was. But it was for his 90th, and we were so happy to be a part of it. She also enlisted some other groups, so it wasn't just Craft Roulette patrons, but man, she said he got a lot of Spanner cards, so she knew those were from Craft Roulette. I thought that was really funny. This is pretty, Cindy Elkins. Look, she's got little sparkles up there. Cindy has not been making cards for all that long, and it's very, very sweet. Here's a little testimony there. That's darling and precious and always a good reminder. Hope your birthday blossoms into lots of dreams come true. Well, having 10,000 subscriptions is a pretty good start, and over 400 cards is always good. Look, she sent some more of these pretty printables. Look how pretty that little... I might have to save that in case we ever get music or something. Look at these pretty, pretty things. Oh, those look almost like they could be posters. In case we ever get posters, I could get, I was looking to see if my hydrangeas showed any signs of life. Not yet. But I do have tulips coming up. Oh, these are pretty colors. She said she has an eco tank. And that she just prints and prints and prints. And she's quite smitten by this little machinery that she has. Got stretchy pants. Where'd you get that? Yes, I do. I have very big stretchy pants. And then this is something that she really loves. This is one of her favorite little things, is a faux paper clip. It's a little circle that you just... well, you could do it in any shape, I suppose. But you just put a little glue up here, and so that sneaks like that. Isn't that a clever thing? And she calls it a faux paper clip. Sweet, sweet card. Thank you so much for all those goodies. You're always a lot of fun. Okay, I don't want people seeing addresses for... Oh, I do want to show you this. I got a card last week, but I didn't notice this. That Cool Mary got a card. I thought that was delightful. I don't know what the male people think, but I like them. So I think maybe they just enjoy all the things that you send. Okay, so I'm going to tell my friend because she's goofy and I love her so much and she knows that. This is my friend from down the street where I used to live in Lynn County. But she sent me a card. And this was all it had in it. I copied the one you sent me, but she didn't have a card in it. Has anybody ever done that? Oh, I bet she's got good company with that. And then she sent me another one because she's a good gal, she is. And look how cute. That's right. Not only did she send me one, she sent me two. That was, but it's so easy to just, you're in, it's hard to remember everything. Sometimes it's hard to remember the card. So, Aline, very, very fun. I'm sorry if I laughed at your expense, but I think you don't mind. Otherwise, I would never do that. Super cute. She's got darling style. She uses a lot of dyes. And I know that she doesn't like to color. So this is kind of like fake coloring because she inked the edges of the little... And that's a cool way to get some dimension on a die without having to be a colorist. She hates coloring. She's had me color for her before. These are so cute and so bright and very, very Valentine-y. Pardon me. Thank you very much. All righty. I'll have to get one. Should I send her an empty envelope? She doesn't usually watch this show, so I think I can do whatever I want. But should I just send her an empty? And I wonder if she was copying mine and I had sent her an empty one. Do you think that was it? Oh, the joke may have been on me after all. Did get a beautiful card from our little jumper crocheter, Marianne Hill. Look how pretty that is. I think that's just lovely. She did all sorts of extras for some great details. I don't see my mute button. Mr. Producer just was sneaking around over my shoulder. And I don't have my mute button, which is my cough button, and I seem to have quite the ability tonight. So, anyway, square. She likes square cards. She bought a whole bunch of them. I'm glad to see that she's using some. And then she had like the square dies that go down in size, but she skipped one in between, which makes it a series of really pretty frames. And then she put a beautiful little teacup in there. She is from the UK, so I like to think of it having English breakfast tea. Absolutely. And then she wrote a sweet, sweet note because she is adorable. Has a little die in there. It's congratulations. And we always like to hear from Miss Mary Ann. And that wasn't all. Nope, she remembered too. She put in, there it is. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. You want to test it? Yeah. Better? Okay, good. I coughed and you didn't hear me. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I won't feel so prone to trying to stifle my cough and then ending up just having this crazy fit. She has a new stitch. Look at that. It's a basket weave. Isn't that pretty? I think when my Chiefs win and I change his outfit, I think this would be real pretty with some like paper flowers on it for spring. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yep. Marianne is Mr. Mike's personal jumper crocheter. And look how pretty that is. And she just learned it during the pandemic, so you too can learn how to make jumpers for microphone sleeves. Okay, now this one, are you ready? Are you sitting down? Are you ready? Our friend Feline Mays. Our friend Feline Mays sent this beautiful card. Look, she took like the sponge or something and then swooshed out of it. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I think so. And then she's got the stripes and the pretty bow. She's got that sticking up. She's blank inside. This is a cool touch. So she's got it in a clear bag, and inside it says blank inside. I think that's real sweet. And she said she saw this and she knew I had to have it. I needed it, is what she said. Okay, here we go. Guess what it might be? Are you ready? Okay. Tell me when you know. Do you know yet? Tell me now. Can you tell what it is? Can you tell? Dun bum 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 bum. Hi. No, it's not a duck. It's a robot. It's a stuffed robot. Is that the cutest darn thing? There he is in all his glory. He's soft, too. And he claps. Not very well. A robot plushie. Exactly right. Thank you, Feline. You know, when I was little, I never would have ever seen this one coming. It was like, Mary, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to get great gifts from people I never have met, including plush robots. I just love the surprises in life, don't you? I know. He's pretty darn cute. I may have a crush. Thank you, Pauline. You're awfully sweet. I did get to meet her on a patron call last month, and it was delightful. I'm so glad to get to know her. She's been with us for ages. And that brings the end of Mail Call. Whew. That guy would be hard to follow, wouldn't it? Whew, gosh, yes. So let's go over to, yeah, I know, it's just the best, isn't it? Let's go over to get down into the weeds with episode 200's randomized card show. We're just going to look at a few of them. There's four, even if you do 2 seconds a piece, which we really couldn't do because I'd be like, 4 seconds a piece is kind of about what we do on the slideshow, on the show. And so 400 times 4 seconds divided by 6, whatever. I'm not going to do it. Gloria Davis, you're good at this. How many minutes would it take to do 400 plus 409 cards at 4 seconds a piece? You're my smart girl. She can do it in her head. Wasn't that fun to hear about Gina K's first brush with cards? How she didn't know what was going on, and then she signed up to be a demonstrator, and then she got thrown into the deep end with a swap. Oh, I hated swaps. I love swaps, hated swaps. That was before the internet. So you'd get involved with these swaps, and people would make like 20 of one card, and then you'd send them all out to each other. And so you'd do that for ideas, but now you don't have to do that anymore. It's really good. That is one great thing about the internet. But yeah, that was a good story. I really thought that was funny that she had Tom stamping. There is my card. Come here, little Cool Mary. Super Mary. Is she Super Mary or Cool Mary? She lights up. I don't know if you can see that. There she goes. She's got some light guts in her from Pear Blossom Press. And she lights up. She twinkles here. She twinkles there. Twinkle like it's Friday night. That's her motto. And that was fun to make. And Gina made the suggestion, and that was how super cool, Mary. Let's just get it out there. She made the suggestion. It was perfect because of the button. And I had kids card, very kids cardy, kids of all ages. Burr for colors. Mine were the ski slopes. Comic or cartoon, very comical little personality there. And then my button was the on and off button. I liked it. Speaking of shorts, that's right, Amy Powers. She's got her stretchy pants shorts on. Oh, it would take 40.6 minutes. Well done, Gloria Davis. Thank you for my math help. That's a long time. That's we can't do that before the show either. We can't show them all because it's just too long. And the way the show is laid out with guests and things. So, yeah, that's a long time. That's amazing. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. This one, I was just admiring this one last night, I think it was. Erin Copperstad from Washington has sent in 31. She's got a Valentine for her 7-year-old son with a cute punny saying, hi, Fergie. She's got chili blue, gray, and silver tones. Look at that toaster. Is that darling? Cartoon toaster does seem like something that has been in a cartoon, right? And his friends star in this scene, and the button is on the sentiment. I like it. And yep, she's got a pop-up interactive card because that little thing on top pulls up, and I think the waffle comes up. Guys are so fancy. Look at all those teeny tiny little things that she added. She's got strawberries and blueberries. I shouldn't tell you about my butter one time. I came out to the kitchen and looked at my butter, and there were all these little rough, it had been sloped, like sculptured into a slope. But the slope was covered with little tiny lines. Kerwin, he loves butter. And he had eaten my butter. So, anyway, Erin, that's adorable. Well done. Sherry B from Utah, 36 cards. Oh, I like that holographic paper for your skating rink. And is that a button underneath Mr. Penguin's foot? Haha, wishing you snowy adventures. Do you have extra holographic stuff going on in the other stuff? Doesn't matter. I like that. I like that pond. Then she's got, oh, that's a good idea. Putting the dotted Swiss embossing folder makes it look like the snowballs, kind of. Like the little snow going on is more textured. I like that. Oh, it's going to her youngest granddaughter. That's so sweet. What did you think about? Well, we'll find out on Friday what everybody thought about these parameters. If you are a patron and you have not voted, that is up to you. It is the big red button. It's like really long on the patron dashboard. So you can hop over there and vote and tell us what you thought about those parameters. I think they went together so well. It was really interesting. But poor wee penguin is falling because of the button. Oh, that's bad. Oh, poor wee penguin. I think the bear's going to catch him. I do. Because the hardest part about skating is the ice. Ooh, it hurts. Max Macias has sent in 54. He lives in Oregon. Typical Max Macias, kind of way textured, but not like you can't feel it textured, but looks really textured. Kids inspired card, cool night colors, Max and some wild things. Choose to be happy. Not a bad thing. Buttons are on the suit. There are some pretty clever buttons. I heard from somebody that had put a mermaid's belly button. So, and we always say if you can justify it, we allow it, and that's just fine. We don't have to see him. If I suppose, you can just tell us. We believe you. If it makes sense, and it does. That's a really good looking card, Max. Look how he's got the triangle thing going on there. He's got the triangle in the embellishments, and he also has the triangle in the sentiment Max and then the monster. Really nice. I like how proportional the card is. Good. Sandy Carlson from Minnesota has sent in 20. It's not warm up there, but stay cool. That's what, if you live in Minnesota, you could probably stay cool. But this is a kid's card. Very fun, very playful. Burr popsicles. Yep. Yeah, they didn't have to be weather burr. Good idea, Sandy. It didn't have to be weather burr. It could be brain freeze burr. Yeah. Why I didn't think of that? The cartoon, pardon me, the bird is a cartoonish. I'm going to go for it. Back. And is the speech bubble. Yeah. Speech bubbles always look comic-y, right? Yeah. And the heart button is on the card. Did you guys have trouble finding buttons? Or did you have some? Some of them were made like Gina did. Mary Klobberstadt sent in 31. Would you be mine? It was fun to get some Valentines, I thought. It was really fun that you could pull that other parameter in on your own. She used Gina K's polyglaze sheets for the background. Well, that looks real good. That was fun of you to honor her that way. Thank you. Well done. The Valentine card is grandkids, 7, 8, and 1. Foiled blue background, hearts, rosy cheeks from the cold weather. I don't do that as well as I used to. I need to practice. And her cartoon heart has dancing legs. I wonder if they move. They might. That's cute, Mary. Cynthia Stearns from Springfield, Oregon, sent in this cute Superman kind of guy card, Superman birthday card. Very comic-centric. And look at all that paper in the background. That's perfect. And she also has a metal button as bling. Well, I see it. It's down there in the lower left if you can't find it. That was cute, flying by to say. I ask these questions. It's not just rhetorical. I really do like to read your answers, but I can't read them during the show too well. So don't hold back. Let me know what the answers are, because I'll read them tomorrow. So thank you. I think this is a cute little super guy. He's adorable. I love that paper. Thank you. Lisa Welpley, the big 101. I just sent you your robot stamp today. So look for that, please. I like those cards. I mentioned that to her on the Facebook group, which is Craft Roulette Show Facebook group. It is private. If you haven't joined us, you are welcome to join us. You just have to answer the questions and really answer the questions, because if it just comes back as really not answering the questions, I just delete it and you can try again. But but we'd love to have you over there. It's a very fun group. Rosy cheeks. Yeah, that was look, they're not dressed for cold, but she had rosy cheeks and cold and winter blues. See, you can work all sorts of ways through these parameters. Comic cells and thought bubble with a belly button. There's a belly button for you. That's good. Congratulations again, Lisa. Cindy Royal from Virginia. Look at your coloring. Whoa, that is some kind of good coloring. It looks like that's not it doesn't look like it came that way, but maybe it was a card. I don't know. It looks really, really good. Encouragement for a child. I think that's a great idea. There is a little Wonder Woman in all of us. Speech bubble. That's a fun way to bring in some playfulness, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit of a speech bubble really brings in some casual playfulness. I like that. Look at it. She's got some grounding underneath her feet. She's got a little gray smudge under there. Her buttons are cute. Yeah, it's really good. If you want to work on that style of coloring, this would be a good card to refer to, because we learn from each other, right? So this would be a good card and to practice going, oh, I see. She's got a little bit, and just kind of copy it for a while and figure out why she's got where. That's good. Joan Berry, what a cute card with 34 consecutive. That's pretty darn good. I know a lot of you are on this consecutive quest, and I think it's admirable, because once you quit for a while, it's harder to come back. So it's nice that you do that. It's not necessary, but it's really nice. I know I myself have been somewhat consecutive. I've missed a few weeks, but I did them late. Kids party, happy birthday inside. Never too cold for ice cream. That should be written in stone. That is absolutely true. It is good. Cartoon penguins eating with spoons. Yes. Nicely played. You got Mr. Snowman in the back. You've got some snow going on. Look at those little buttons on the hats. Here it comes. Oh, it feels good. Little buttons on the hats. It's just playful. It's colorful. It's cute. It's cold. It's adorable. Well done. How about this one for our last one? A sweater. Still need a sweater right now around here. Very cold with that snowy embossed background. The joke's inside. Shall we? Let's indulge. Why is it cold at Christmas? Okay, see if I can do this. Why is it cold at Christmas? Because it's December. There, that's how I can do it. Because it's December. I don't make the good kid sounds as much as I used to. I didn't know I'd lose that. Christmas joke for cards. I like it. I like a kid joke which are bad dad jokes for kids. It makes jokes are great for kids. It makes them really think and try to figure things out. So, and she's got it on a little wobbler. What a sweet idea. Snowflake on a shiny sweater. That is a shiny sweater. Kind of like my robot. He's shiny. He's gonna dance. He's a dancing robot. You want to twirl? Oh, he did a twirl dip. I like it. Should have been a commandment about the ice cream. I think you're right. Well, shall we? I think it's time. Looking at the clock, we don't want to wait around too long for the third act. Oh, I didn't. Wonder. This might cold. My brain isn't working. It's time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, for... Is it? Maybe? Maybe it's time? There it is. Thank you for those great cards. It sure was fun to look at those. If you like that, you should become a patron, seriously. For $5 a month, that means $1.25. You get another hour of Craft Roulette cards, and you get really good commentary because I'm not the only one doing it. You get a lot more insight from our insightful guests. It's fun. It is time for Whodunit. I like Whodunit. I hope. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to like it this week. I never know. But I do know this. The object of the game is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are, I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it will not be as easy as finding one match because those clues could be quite hidden. Thank you, Maureen. We love having you. Pardon me. I don't think I need my microphone. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues, and that will be popping up in your chat in just a moment. Make sure they will send you right to the right gallery. Isn't that smart? So thoughtful. To solve the mystery, type at Craft Roulette. I did see Patty back in there, so she may be doing this one. But Paula Rice often does it too. At Craft Roulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. Be the first to solve the mystery of who done it correctly in the live chat, and you'll be tonight's winner. There we go, guys. Thank you so much. What is that thing you're gonna win? It's the one that all the internet wants. You've never known me to lie, but maybe that's not true then. The thing that a small portion, an iota of the internet wants. It is a Krog. Oh man, a Krog. A Craft Roulette original giveaway, which is a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. There we go. Now we're getting this stuff. There's the gallery. You can pop over to the gallery and be ready to do some sleuthing. And then where is Patty Beck never fails. Patty Beck says, at Craft Roulette, Mary Gunn with the light up robot. Am I a robot now? Patty Beck's playing with me. That's all right. I think I could be confused. But do those 3 parts or it doesn't qualify. What is a backward Krog? Is a Gork? I guess it is a Gork. That's when you send me a Krog. You Gork me. This could get out of hand really fast. Let's bring on some music. Good luck in duck. Wait. There's no duck here. He says, wait a minute. He's mad. Quaking ducks are mad ducks. He says, good luck in duck. All right. Slow mode is now on. That means that if you do make a comment to guess, it will be another minute, a whole minute before you can guess again. If this is your first time here, you don't have to play. You can just sit back and relax. We have some sleuths. They are good, and they will be trying to crack the case. I know they will. Got some coloring to do, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. Crafters and craftettes. All right. This is a cute little stamp by Sweet November Stamps. You want to talk about good colorist. Amy Young, who has Sweet November Stamps, is excellent. She's so good, you may never want to color yourself again. But do. Copy what she does. Learn from the master. I'll try to go kind of fast. I can't promise. But I won't be too nitpicky. Okay, I will tell you. It's sneaky right now. No, Christina Holloman is not playing. That is a good thing for everybody because she solved the case. She solved the case in mere minutes a couple weeks ago. It was crazy stuff. I think it was because she's been in tornadoes. She has some kind of superpower. I'm not sure. That isn't at all scientific. Just make this guy a little cold looking, little. There we go. Just a little cold looking. We were talking last night on a Club Fun Zoom call about markers, and the question came up about Copics. A new card maker asked about Copics, and is that something where you would send somebody to go as a new card maker? And we were discussing it, and these are not, and I was talking about I really like a bullet tip like this, and a brush tip like this. And not everybody has it. This, and I don't know anything about Alta News, but this is Alta News. So that's just what I have. And I actually took it out of a donation bag for goodie bags. So, and I'm not ashamed because I wanted to try them. So then it turned out I really like them. He's got a toque. And I don't want to color an extra stripe, so I'm just going to color over it. And I'm not going to do fancy. How are my guessers out there? Are you guessing up a storm? I bet you're doing, ooh, yes, there's lots of. This has a cute little puppy. He's got his little sticky up tail. Oh, I just found some more. You know, sometimes on things like this, when you're a stamp set like this, when you're first putting it together and coloring it for the first time, it's sometimes a little bit helpful, but not necessarily, but sometimes I have found it helpful to make a color guide so that you can see which color, because sometimes when you're just coloring along, happy as a lark, you fill in something that shouldn't have been filled in. I hate that moment, but it's not the end of the world. But at the same time, it can kind of put a little damper on your day. Nobody needs a damper on their day, not when they're in their craft room. Let's get real. Okay, all right. You sit. This little stamp set's got more little stamps. Look at you guys go to town. Okay, so this, I'm going to start right here because this black can be against the edge, which will have contrast. Isn't that something smart? Lucky and smart. But if you once again, if you have a little color-coded set and you just keep it in your stamp set, you can mark a few little notes on it, then you know, oh, when I draw this, color this guy, I should start it on this side so that I will have contrast with the edge. Or not. Oh, wow. Oh, wowzer. I'm going to look and see who... I won't say anything yet, but I'm going to see who it was. Pretty fast. Somebody is a pretty stinking good or lucky sleuth. Okay. Pardon me. Yep, there are some good ones. I don't know the secret of how to be the best sleuth. I don't know if you should study. I think people do, though. I think they study these. I think I messed up. They study the gallery, but wow, there's so many good cards in there. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up since I'm so coffee anyway. And I don't think I have anything else I want to necessarily show you technique-wise or anything. So, I tell you what, are you ready? Are you ready for the reveal? It was fast, Tamitha. I don't know. I think she knows I think she knows secrets. You're definitely not I'm not a detective either. Who did I case tonight? I cased Vicky stamped smiles, and yes, I did. There is my, oops, I'll go back. There is my version of Vicky stamped smiles, and I think it was Hat Trick. I think Hat Trick got it first, maybe. Yes, Hat Trick got it first, and she thought of it as a trio. Oh my gosh, I blew my cover because I thought, oh, I don't want to show 3. I blew my cover like a rotten crook would do. I should have cut that off. Dadgum. Okay, let's go through this. It was fun to do this card. I thought her little penguins were adorable. And I loved the comic strip outline. So what did she make? Vicky Stamped Smiles made a comic strip. She used dark blue, light blue, and purple. I made mine 4 inches by 8. 4 inches instead of 3.5 by 8.5. I made it 4 by 8 because these guys are big. And I wanted to have enough room. I used her colors plus some ski jacket colors. She did penguins. 3 penguins. I did snowmen. Also, she had some circles in the background, and I found some paper with more snowmen that had circles in that. So, in the background. So I didn't even have to do a stencil or anything. It was pretty darn cool. Same orientation. You know, you can do it like this. I looked in my Trinity Sketchpad book for cards, and I had one drawn like this, but nope, I just had to flip it around. The button on the heart balloon she has over on the right, I made a heart sentiment, and I made some itty bitty buttons with just paper punches and drew a few little dots on them, and that was that. I think it turned out pretty fun. I also put a few little buttons on my snow people. They were fun to add too. Hat Trick is Irene. Yes. Hat Trick is Irene. So that's how I worked that in. I did hand cut this little guy. She had one of those great comic kind of things. And so I did the 3 sentiments. I tried around with some colors and didn't like it. So I left as is. Added some little strips down here at the bottom and the top and some stitching. Because stitching's important. So that was my card that I cased based on Vicky Stamped Smiles, and I think this was her 50th, which is super fun. Then I had some little guys from Waffle Flower that I colored last night, little hamsters. They're so cute and little hamsters, and I think that's what they are. I colored them during the call last night and made this card, and I had some laying around, and I'd rather create than clean, so I made the same card except smaller, and I think this is. I don't have to think at all. I can just look it up. It is just shy of 8 by. Wow, is it the same? Almost the same size. Look at there. I thought it was a lot smaller. Well, isn't that just something? And but the little boxes are so much smaller. I thought it was much smaller. I think it's one of those what is that? Optical illusions. I started saying something funny and then couldn't remember the real one. But the little hammies are just hanging around upside down all over the place. And a whole bunch of different things going on. Ancient, close to my heart, pre-printed scrapbook page, some Your Paper Insider paper, this pretty blue, some sentiments, pardon me, sentiments from Trinity. That was from Trinity, but I added the little button touch, gel pen, and these are from Waffle Flower. So there you go. Lots of fun things you can do. Yes, you. I'm going to have to get a drink. All right. Woo. Well, how about them apples? What a crackpot Hat Trick is. Hat Trick also. Come here, buddy. Hat Trick also, should we call him Spinner? Maybe so. Hat Trick also does a little thing on our Facebook group after every one of these episodes, and she puts down who we talked about. And I want to thank her again for being so kind to do that. She's fast. She gets it done before I'm almost off the show. She's probably got it done already. Oh! We're going to have to work on your flexibility, Spinner. Oh! He'll get flexible. I like it, don't you? Yeah, robots spin their heads and stuff. I think we got a winner. We got a winner in Spinner. Thank you so much for spending the evening with me. Don't catch a cold. It stinks. But if you do catch a cold, get this one because it's not horrible. And run on over to Gina Kay, see how she's doing tonight. I thought she was a great time to have on our show last time. She's just lovely. She really is. She's just super nice. Always a very pleasant person. We'll see you Friday for our next episode, over 200. And then next Tuesday for a follow-up with In Review. Maybe I'll trick you better this time. Who knows? Send in your cards. If you're not a patron, you're welcome to be a patron. And if you want to see the people that are cool and our patrons, here they are. We do have a lot of things that... It kind of got stuck. There we go. Yeah, we do have lots of things that are going on over there. I did do a bit. If you don't know who Bitty Penny is, she did a video Monday morning. Crazy Kitty, this is hot tea. She did a video Monday morning and she was sewing. And I've never seen Bitty Penny frustrated. And if you want to see somebody that's funny, that when she's frustrated, go over to Bitty Penny's YouTube channel. And I did do a follow-up in paper for our patrons yesterday. All the patrons got that one. I hope you enjoyed that. The patron show this week will be Thursday, so it'll be Thursday evening. Yeah, say hi to our friend Gina. And we do want to thank each and every one of you. We've got several new people, and we've had some upgrades this week, so we'll announce those on Friday. It's always so nice. It's amazing that you guys are so cool. So, but again, if you can't afford $5, don't you dare send it in. Make sure you give us a penny, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, plus share, so that somebody can meet Spinner. I see it. Cindy Elkins is kissing that brain. She's the girl to get it started. We will see you soon. Have a couple great days and take care of yourselves. Love you much. Bye-bye.